They gave the people bread and circuses. They kept the populace busy with entertainment. But other dictatorships use other strategies to control ideas and knowledge. How do they do that? Lower education. They limit culture, censor information. They censor any means of individual expression. And it's important to remember this, that this is a pattern that repeats itself throughout history.
I am the fastest man in the world. I've broken Usain Bolt's world record, but you've never heard of me. I am a proud, enhanced athlete. Now, we have important allies in our battle for bodily freedom, as we build the first sporting event that allows performance enhancements and pays all athletes. When we first announced the Enhanced Games, the Olympic Committee said we were a joke, an idea that couldn't be taken seriously. But venture capitalists know that the future isn't a joke. Today, I'm proud to announce seed funding from investor Christian Angermeyer, PayPal co-founder Peter Thiel, former Coinbase CTO Balaji Srinivasan, and many other leading investors. With millions of dollars to support building the future of sports, we can show the world that science is real. The Enhanced Games are real.
Oh, it's discredited.
People get trapped into the messenger. They get trapped into the messenger instead of listening to the information. A fucking moron might have something important to say. You never know. When someone is an idiot, not you, but if someone's an idiot at most things and they come to you with one fact, someone could be a fucking liar.
Broken
they lie
clocks are
all
right.
the time.
Yeah.
But then they come to you with one fact that they saw on TV and you're like, get the fuck out of here. That's where crying wolf comes from, right?
Absolutely.
Everybody knows that. But the reality is that if you look at every single thing you talked about on the podcast, whether it's, I got one of these right here.
This is a different one.
That's scary. That's bad for you. Everything that I looked at while we were doing that podcast turned out to be accurate, including the vaccine thing, including all the different things you talked about. We showed the Bohemian Grove footage. Anybody that thinks it's bullshit, it's right there. You can see it all. So the people that are mad at you for whatever you've said in the past, it's a very dangerous thing for all of us. And for the person who thinks this way, it's more dangerous for them, because they're denying reality to fit a narrative that they've created in their own head. The narrative they've created in their own head is you're never right, you're always wrong, and if you've been wrong once about something, they find heinous.
And most of the time, it's some media distortion. I didn't even say, but
well, even
enough
if it's
about
not.
me.
But even if it's not, if it's something accurate, if it's some shit that you said that you wish you didn't, they can look at everything else you said that's accurate and discount it because of one thing. That's bad for them because it gives them a distorted perception of reality.
They start labeling reality they won't look at.
They also have to enforce
it's like being blind.
They have to enforce it in their own head.
Explain that.
They have to pretend that they're right. So they can't see the good in people they disagree with. They can't see the good in there's classic examples, but like if Trump does something good and it turns out to be good for the economy, people find a reason why he doesn't get the credit for it.
Or Trump pulling troops out of countries.
Yes. Or whatever peace treaties that were achieved. Whenever there's a person that never wants to see the good and only wants to see the bad, you're ideologically driven. And you might think it's because your ideology is accurate. And it might be accurate, but the problem is you're married to it. You have a set of beliefs that you got to stick to.
That you then distort reality.
You can't reconsider because you're married to those ideas. So if those ideas fail, you fail.
All right, so let's get into this right now.
The spacecraft in geosynchronous orbit are equipped with both a scanner and a starer. The scanner continuously monitors the Earth for infrared heat, while the starer can be pointed at a certain location to stare at areas of interest. SBIRS also includes older satellites from a legacy program known as DSP. Working together, this constellation provides what the military calls global persistent coverage, and it cues other missile defense systems, like an Army Patriot battery or a Navy destroyer, to a missile launch.
That's what the next generation looks like. It will be a layer cake of LEO, MEO, and GEO orbits that all offer different missions and capabilities. And it's a bewildering array of missions to keep track of, but that's what the Space Force was created to do.